I know.
All right. Michael Bolton.
But
Drinking straight.
But I didn't know you drinking.
No, I think you met me when I got sober.
Yeah, I was like new to drinking when I had probably met you around.
Yeah, I got sober in 2009.
2009. Oh, I may have. Well, I don't know when I met you. Well, nice. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I didn't drink. And I was dating this girl who was older than me. She was like, I was like 24 and she was like 29 or something. I don't know, whatever it was. It was a big age at the time, but now it's like nothing. Yeah.
That feels big.
Yeah. She was a buyer for Toys R Us. So she would pick the toys that Toys R Us would sell.
That's exciting for you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
So like we go to this event and it's Toys R Us does this event for kids, like cancer kids or whatever. And they raise money. It's at the Marriott in Times Square. They do a big thing. The New York Giants were there. There's celebrities. Rosie O'Donnell was hosting the thing.
Yeah.
It's her last week for the company. So she's like, I'm just going because this is always a party, but I have no stakes here anymore. She's like leaving. So she's like, I'd wear a tuxedo. She's like a nice dress on. She goes, why don't you have a drink? And I was like, well, I don't drink. And she was like, look, we have a limo. We're safe. I'll tell no one. Just have a drink. See if you like it. At least this way you know if you want to do this or not.
Yeah.
How are you fighting something that you've never even tried? And I was like, all right. I had one Malibu Bay Breeze.
Okay.
And my head was on the table. I was just like passed out. Because I'm a lightweight now.
Yeah.
And I'm 40 and fat. And I'm like, that was my first drink ever. I was like,
I'm done.
Done.
Yeah.
The next thing I really remember, because I remember it was like crazy, was waking up in her bed the next morning. And she's standing there and she has photos that she went to CVS, had them developed, came back, and is standing in front of the bed. And she goes, I wake up and she's smiling and she goes, what do you remember about last night?
Oh my God, this is so fun.
And I went, something about Cabbage Patch Kids. They were Cabbage Cats. Did I? And she goes, yes.
Yes.
Every table got one limited edition Cabbage Patch Kid.
That's amazing.
Yes. You have 6. So it's like, oh my God. And then she starts going, what do you remember about Michael Bolton?
Michael Bolton.
And I was thinking, yeah, Michael. Doesn't really ring a bell. Bolton. I go, I don't know anything. Michael Bolton, that guy's a fool.
Yeah.
I was trying to be, and she goes, I was like, I don't know anything about him. She goes, you're a liar. You know every word to every song he sings. And then she starts showing me pictures. And I go, oh, it starts coming back. And I'm like,
yeah,
what happened? She goes, you were passed out. You had the one Malibu Bay Breeze. Your head hit the table. I was fine. You're like, I'll just pick him up and I'll drag him home. It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Fine. She goes, and then Rosie O'Donnell got on the microphone and said, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your musical guest, Michael Bolton, to which case you sprang to your feet. So you jumped up, you looked at me and you went, I have to do this. She said, I ran past the New York Giants were there, ran past everyone. Michael Bolton started playing, but no one gave a shit. Like at the time, it was back when it was corny to like him.
Yes.
Which is lame.
Where like he'd be on an Old Navy commercial.
Before that.
Yeah.
This is, I don't even know what year this was. This was like, but yeah, even.
I would say it sounds pre-digital camera phone.
It definitely was.
Where she's developing stuff at CBS.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe 06?
Something around there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely before New York. It may have been like 04.
Okay.
Around there. And it's crazy. I should figure out how to date this day. Anyway, so like she goes, you ran past everyone. Michael Bolton's playing. No one gives a shit. You jump on stage with him. And it's not even stage, it was just like a rug.
I love this.
She was like, you sang every word to When a Man Loves a Woman, cheek to cheek. Like you're going, you're doing, and people started getting up. People like getting into it now because you're just like owning it and like, I said I love you, but I lied. She's like, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, why didn't anyone stop me? And she was like, because you were destroying. He was having a bad time. You came on stage. Now he's having a great time. Everyone's having a great time.
Validated Michael Bolton.
Yeah. She's like, you're killing it. She shows me the next picture and it's Michael Bolton literally with his face like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, this is a hilarious picture. She goes, oh, right. This is when you grab the microphone out of his hand,
Oh God.
looked at him, and then looked in the crowd and said, rock me hard and fast, Rod Stewart, and called Michael Bolton Rod Stewart to his face. I was like, oh my God. I was like, and I kind of remembered, but I was like, was he mad? Did I embarrass him? She
Yeah.
goes, he didn't give a fuck. You guys
No.
did more songs. You were killing it. He hugged you. You got off. Everyone like screamed. You went back to the table and passed out again. And then I just picked you up.
He's like, you know what that gig probably for him was when I do a rehab gig for people detoxing, and I know that it's going to be awful.
Yes.
But I'm there to pick up my $100, and I still find it to be the easiest. He probably goes in being like lowest expectations, and then you took away his time, and he's like, I don't even have to work. This guy's doing all this shit for me.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That was a corporate gig for him.
Yeah.
That was it wasn't his fans. He's like, I'll do my songs. People are going to be shitty. At least if he does his own fans, people will sing the songs.
Yeah.
I went on stage. He had a great time. Easy night.
Yeah.
Went home.
He's like, this guy is doing all the heavy lifting for me.
He's getting the crowd involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said Tita. Carrie was her.
Yeah.
I was like doing like the clap over the hand. I was grabbing people at tables, like trying to get them involved. Just like immediate party Greg. Like it was a guy who was like, I had never drank before. And I'm like a notorious party.
You were awakened.
Awakened to the beast was awakened.
Pick up your head, pick up your body, get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory, it is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on, get in the car and drive on Friday night, Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Born in the darkness, my man was too high. He created the show, so that is why that you have Gregory. Oh, Friday night,